Well, Baltimore Green Space really, for me, the need for a land trust started with Homestead Harvest, which is the garden in my neighborhood. You know, over like the next year or so, it became very clear to me that it wasn't so much about Homestead Harvest, it was about other places in the city even more. And this whole block was torn down. It had been, you know, pretty well abandoned. So you can just see that in front of you, which is kind of wild. And I heard it was like a real drug den and just, you know, not a good place to be. So the city knocked it all down and slowly foreclosed, I guess, on the properties. And it became a dumping place, you know? So it was other problems. And then the people in this neighborhood started a garden. And now it's just one of my favorite places in the whole city.
So anyway, we got it started. Put up a little fence around it. We plant gardens, Sean planted, and whatever we grew, like I said, we didn't sell it. Neighbors or anybody passing through wanted something that we would share it with them, you know. And it just gives you a heart good when you do something with somebody like that. It make you feel good, and seeing that the neighbors appreciate it because it made, once we cleaned it up, it made the neighborhood look a whole lot better, you know, because this was a sore eye, I would say, you know.
I get this wonderful view of the city. I'll be driving around the city and through neighborhoods that a lot of people would say, ooh, I don't want to be there. And I know like a block away is this fabulous oasis. And I love bringing people around and watching them just melt, basically, when they see some of the marvelous sights in the city. I'm an academic editor by trade. I've been an academic editor for about 15 years. At the same time, I got really involved with this community garden. And you're out there talking to people and waving people down on the street, trying to get them to join the garden. So it's not like I'm not out there, and I've been very active in my community association. So you've got on the one hand this really cerebral thing, and on the other hand a really down-home kind of community organizing. There's this interesting movie about a garden in Los Angeles which was taken away from the gardeners. And basically there's these scenes of gardeners going to City Hall saying, but we love it, we love it. And I'm sitting there watching it thinking, that's not a policy reason. These people can't respond to that. But I can do the research, I can read the academic papers to come up with the policy reasons the City Hall can listen to. Even if what we all understand is that, yes, the world really is about emotions, but that's not policy. So it's, you know, it does kind of come together, but it's different. It's in real time, and that's an adjustment for me.
This is something that we love to do.